Please excuse the gel flakes in my hair, okay? That's why I always cover my roots up, okay? It's a mess. But anyways, I'm sure that if you are a Chicago Sky fan, if you are a Dallas Wings fan, hell, if you are an Angel Reese Paige Bueckers fan, you have heard the unfortunate news that we have all received that has rocked women's basketball fans, mainly the fans of those respective teams and those respective players of whom I just named, that this past Wednesday, just 2 days ago, we are no longer in playoff contention. This morning, I checked the WNBA power ranking standings. Chicago Sky officially are ranked number 11th, and the Dallas Wings rather, they are ranked number 12. Okay, out of the 13 teams, and of course number 13, guess who it is? The Connecticut Sun. The Connecticut Sun is dead last, guys. Oh, the difference just 1 year can make. Just last season, Connecticut Sun was ranked number 2. They were second fiddle to not the Minnesota Lynx, the New York Liberty. I always said that last season, Connecticut Sun, always the bridesmaid, but never the bride. Now they're not even in the wedding photos. Like, it's crazy, like, when you see certain players get switched around, because it's been a lot of that last season, during this season's off season, prior to the real season, in this regular season, players got cut, players got waived, players got hurt, they got injured, they had season-ending injuries. We see, like, so many coaches get bounced around. So many coaches got waived and cut last season. Literally half the WNBA, 6 coaches either left. It was only one that left on her own accord to coach somewhere else, which is Stephanie White. She left the Connecticut Sun to go over there to coach the Indiana Fever. But we just saw so many coaches get fired last season. And it might be the same way this season, okay? Honestly, I feel like Chris Koklanis, he don't deserve another chance, period. But, he got Paige Bueckers, and it's like he just mishandled her. Dejanay Carrington and Alyssa Smith, they had to get up out of there. So many players was like, we got to get up out of here. This man is crazy. He don't know what he's talking about. But before I even continue, let this be known for my Chicago Sky. Chicago Sky, yes, unfortunately, we are not going to the playoffs, okay? Just like last season, it's a repeat. And I want to talk about, what changes need to be done for both the Dallas Wings, hell, even the Connecticut Sun, but mainly my Chicago Sky, the changes that need to be done in order for us to have a greater season next season, okay? But before I go into that, let me just preface this. Let me just state this fact. Okay, let's keep it all the way real. Let it be known that the Chicago Sky, yes, my Chicago Sky, our skyscrapers, we were the only team in this current 2025 season to beat both the Minnesota Lynx and the New York Liberty. No other team has done that. No other team but my Chicago Sky can say that in this current season in 2025, we beat both Minnesota and the New York Liberty, okay? So let's give it up for Chicago Sky. Let's give them a round of applause. Guys, please allow me to read to you just a little bit of excerpts. I know y'all tired of me reading, okay? From this article brought to you by SBNation.com. And I found this article very interesting when I read it first because it is titled, of the 2 WNBA teams that have been eliminated on Wednesday, being the Dallas Wings and the Chicago Sky, only one appears to have a much brighter future. That's the title of it. What do you think has a brighter future? Is it Chicago Sky or the Dallas Wings? Now, granted, the Dallas Wings, they are ranked lower than us. They are ranked number 12. Chicago Sky is ranked just one step above at number 11th. But I bet you, going into the next season, if we don't make major changes, the Dallas Wings are going to actually become more better than us in the next season. It begins. Despite Paige Bueckers scoring a historic 44 points in Wednesday night's Dallas Wings game, the team still lost on a buzzer beater against the LA Sparks. As a result, both the Wings and the Chicago Sky were mathematically eliminated from the WNBA playoffs. Bueckers scored 44 of the Wings' 80 total points, shot 17 for 21 from the field, and became only the third rookie to ever score 40-plus points and the first player in WNBA history to score 40-plus on 80% shooting. The Wings and Sky are the second and third teams to be mathematically eliminated from the playoffs after the 7-27 Connecticut Sun were eliminated last week. Okay, so last week Connecticut got they walking papers, okay? It says this was expected to happen soon for both Dallas and Chicago as both teams had rocky starts to the season, racking up losses from the jump. Neither team found a flow in their offense this season, and multiple long-term and season-ending injuries caused them to be depleted. Yet, the Wings still seem to be in a slightly better position than the Sky when looking towards the future. The obvious first reason, of course, is because they have Paige Bueckers, okay? They said Bueckers is locked in. Says the Sky, on the other hand, have been dealt a rough hand. Not only will they not make the playoffs this season, even though, of course, we didn't make it last season, but they do not even own their first-round pick for 2026. Now, why might that be? How come we no longer own our 2026 third-round pick? Because of a man named Jeff Pagliacca. I'm so sick of him. It says that comes after they traded away their number three draft pick in 2025, a pick that ended up becoming Sonia Citron for the Mystics. Imagine if we had Sonia Citron on our team for the Chicago Sky this past season. Citron is easily the favorite for Rookie of the Year runner-up, and she could likely get some votes for the award herself, trading that away for Ariel Atkins, who was a great player but still older and not in line with the young duo of Camilo Cardoso and Angel Reese Sky are building around. Citron, as the third piece of the Cardoso-Reese trio, could have been a great future Big Three. Now the pick Chicago receives for not making the playoffs this season will go to the Minnesota Lynx. That's right, the number one team in the league. I love how they freaking wrote this article. Okay, they're like, yeah, this is just ridiculous. The championship favorites will also receive a top 5 pick in the WNBA draft in 2026. There's a chance it's the number 1 pick as well. So overall, again, guys, this is like common sense. You ever heard that quote? It's like, that expression, the actions you make today will affect your tomorrow. Again, what you do today is going to affect everything that happens to you tomorrow, the future. All the decisions that Jeff Pagliacca made for this team, starting from last season to this season, from yesteryear, it's having lasting negative impacts on our team, and I'm just so sick and tired. Minnesota Lynx is already ranked number 1. They may get the number 1 pick because, again, Jeff Pagliacca is making these really shady business deals that are not going to, in the long run, help us. In the long run, it's going to hurt us. And he just seems like either he just don't care, he's oblivious, he's just so ignorant to the fact that, like, you're not helping our team, you're hurting us. I'm not sure what it is, but I just know I've had enough and it's ridiculous. Nobody else, I'm sorry, but if this was anybody else acting like this, a black man, a black woman, Hispanic, Latino, they would have got fired. I don't know how Jeff Pagliacca is still even in that office of his. Overall, again, I'm sad to see them all get eliminated. Again, last week, shout out to the Connecticut Sun. They used to be the bridesmaid. Now they're not even in the wedding photos no more. They just got sent to Cancun, okay? Early vacation. They ain't got to worry about it after this. After they got a couple more games to play. I know Chicago and Dallas, they got a couple more games to play. I will be, of course, watching that, analyzing and calling the games here on my channel. But it's like, girl, you know what? Just play for fun, okay? Y'all ain't getting into no playoffs. Just try to, like, stat pad if you want to, Angel. Stat pad if you want to, Paige, okay? You're more likely going to get Rookie of the Year. It was just so sick how Dallas got beat by the LA Sparks on Wednesday after Paige Bueckers put up a season high. That she literally surpassed Candace Parker. Rookie putting up that many points, 44 points in one game. And she still got eliminated because Kelsey Plum, how dare you, put up that layup, that floater. Beat Dallas Wings that night. I told you, Crisco Clannis got to go. Okay, this is what we need to see happen. Okay, for both Dallas Wings and Chicago's got to be taken seriously as a team next season. Jeff Pagliacca got to go as our general manager for Chicago Sky. I say for the Dallas Wings, Kurt Miller as the general manager, he got to go. Crisco Clannis is the head coach, he got to go. And I say for Connecticut Sun, Rashid Mizian, that Frenchman as the head coach, he got to go. And let's not even talk about the players. Several players got to go. Specifically for my Chicago Sky, Rebecca Allen, gone. Kia Nurse, gone. I would say Elizabeth Williams, I'll let her stay. Sebji Uzongri, you got to go. Pack your bags tonight. Rachel Bannum, I might give you one more chance. But honestly, I'm leaning more towards, I'm sorry, but Mariah Jefferson left. You got to go. The power rankings is out, guys. Minnesota Lynx is on top. And now Atlanta Dream is now number 2. New York Liberty didn't fail to number 4, guys. And I love it. It's just so sweet. It's so sweet. I believe that the Indiana Fever is number 6, but I don't believe that they're going to win a championship. Let's be real. This season, it's just been so much bad that happens. But again, we could see Caitlin Clark actually come back to the game in like the next week or two, the upcoming weeks. And it'll be very interesting to see like how hungry and thirsty she is and how she's going to lead that team to possibly victory. Again, the WNBA is just so unpredictable and just so like, it has so many twists and turns and plot twists and like, shocker alert and, foreshadowing. It's like a storyline. It's literally giving soap opera. It's giving Love Island, okay? Literally and figuratively. And it's like anything could happen. Well, we tried our best as the Chicago Sky fans. Unfortunately, we got a general manager, Jeff Pagliacca. He never wanted to meet us halfway. And we had women on that team that didn't want to meet us halfway, such as Kia, Rebecca, Rachel, and Uzi, or Uzi, whatever you call her name, Sebji Uzan, okay? Somebody was like, it's crazy to me how Uzun was dating Kayla McBride back in the day for like so many years, such a long time, that 3-point shooting ability never rubbed off on her. Like, what's up with that? How is your ex-girl, like a monster on the court, and you just like a bum? Just remember, again, Chicago Sky, we the only team that beat both Minnesota and New York Liberty. And in my opinion, that counts for something.